So I'm starting off this vlog like the old days in my car because I am finally leaving the house. I am getting out and I'm going to pick up some film I dropped off. It is like at the complete opposite end of Laguna. I'm at the far end and it's like right when Laguna begins down in downtown. So I'm just gonna take PCH. I decided a few minutes ago that instead of taking the freeway, I'm going to take PCH because it's a weirdly beautiful day. And when I mean weirdly, I mean because it's like 58, so it's cold, but it's kind of sunny and kind of like, I don't know, it's just brisk and feels good, and I'm excited to be out of the house. So I want to see the ocean. I want to take some photos. I got new film for my camera, and I'm just gonna go pick up the negatives from when I dropped them off. So I just got my photos. I had them email them to me, but I wanted to pick up the negatives. And then I got another camera, disposable, because I have my actual camera, but I have black and white film in it right now. And there's a few things I want to take pictures of that I don't want to be black and white for what I'm working on. So I decided to just get one of those. I did buy 3 rolls of colored film, but I'm gonna wait to use that until another time. So right now I have black and white film on my Canon AEI. I got this at a vintage store. No, I didn't. That's a lie. I got it at the Rose Bowl flea market. So right now I am shooting on my Canon AEI and I absolutely love it. The images are really, really beautiful, and it just kind of gives a different tone to what I thought the image would look like, which is super, super cool. And then I also have the ones from my camera, which I like kind of love that I have both, because that just means that I get more pictures. And then I had the images from these ones. I developed, I think, 3 of these. This will be my 4th one that I'm gonna go through, that I just love getting little random photos. So I take that usually if I'm gonna go to like an event or something like that. I'll take that. If I'm going to like a fashion week or something bigger, I'll take my bigger camera, or I'll bring both, I don't know. But right now I am just heading to a vintage store. I'm kind of doing this like write-up thing that I want to do, so we'll see. So I'm just driving from Laguna back into like Newport, Huntington area, and I decided I was gonna go vintage shopping again today because I am kind of like creating something that has to do with how I curate vintage and how I go about finding certain pieces and different things, and I wanted to bring my film photography camera because I want to document it that way, and then I'm making this video so I can have it all documented in certain ways. But I did make a TikTok that I'm working on of just like a day with me going to the vintage store. Now I need to figure out kind of what I want to do with it and what I want to do with this video and what I want to do with the film photography, because they all go together, but I haven't quite hit the nail on the head of like how and the meaning behind it and what does it do with me putting it out. I think that's the thing lately, is that any content that I put out, I want it to either be inspiring, I want it to be helpful, like I want you to learn from something I put out, or I want you to get to know me more, so that it can feel like we're more friends during this time than you just watching someone that you've never met and it seems like it goes on deaf ears. So that has been my, I guess, driving force, is really kind of figuring out my niche and what I want and how I want to portray certain things to you, be it through my TikTok and Instagram and my Tumblr. Yes, I still have a Tumblr, and these videos. And I'm so grateful for the support and the people who come from TikTok and who say, oh my God, I followed you on everything, or the people who have come from YouTube and given me feedback on a video or something like that. Like, I'm so grateful, and it makes me excited when I see people like what I do. So I've just been really determined to like put out more content, stop being afraid. I think that's the biggest thing, is that I will not allow fear to get in the way of doing anything that I want. And I think for the longest time I felt like I wasn't allowed to touch a film camera, and I wasn't allowed to say that I was taking film, because it was a very like elite form of photo taking. And I think a lot of the time when I saw it, the people who were talking about film or who were shooting film were photographers who I didn't exactly like, or I didn't exactly, I guess, like, didn't mesh well with when it comes to their style of photos and how they portrayed them. And recently I've been looking on Instagram and looking at coffee table books and different things with film, and I'm falling in love with it, and I'm falling in love with how to capture a moment while still being in the moment, and how to portray an emotion through film. And I realized that a lot of it was fear. A lot of it was fear-based, of like, I was putting these film photographers and people who use film and the whole industry on a pedestal, very much the way I put the modeling industry and the models on a pedestal, when I just need to do my job and be me. And the reason why I work and the reason why I've had the opportunities I've had is because I've been wholeheartedly myself and not really changed for anyone. And it's definitely been a harder progression when it comes to getting to where I want to be, but I'm super proud of the person I am today. And I think with film and with everything that I'm doing and wanting to have more meaning behind my content, that is something I'm really proud of, and that is something that I hope starts to show more with the videos I produce and the videos I create and my TikToks and just the people I hang out with and the people I show as well. And yeah, I'm just super excited to start doing more. And truthfully, this pandemic has been horrible when it comes to work and everything like that, but it has been such a blessing when it comes to life and just being able to experience life and feel each moment and kind of distinguish what I want out of life and figure out what was serving me and what wasn't. And moving forward, it's just kind of an open book. I mean, I actually got anxious the other day because I thought of the fact that we're gonna get to go back to life and not wear masks and just get to hug people and kiss and spend time with each other and go to restaurants and eat inside and travel. I cannot wait to travel, and all of it made me just like, wow. Like, I almost felt a little like emotional thinking about it because I haven't done any of that in over a year, and I'm so incredibly excited to do it. But I was like, I want the person who enters this new version of this world that has dealt with so much, to be full of love and to be full of passion. And that's why I'm focusing so much on film and creation on my own without anyone else having to be a part of it, because I don't really want to depend on someone. If I'm traveling, I'm gonna be doing it myself, and I'm super excited to see what happens. And yeah, that was just a big rant of everything that's going on in my mind, and thought I should let you know. So I am going to the vintage store right now. I don't really know which one at the moment. I'm kind of just driving. I just wanted to get out. I also was gonna go read, but I fully forgot my book somewhere, and I don't really know where, but somewhere in my house I must have set it down on the way. So I'm not gonna be reading, but I do have a book saved on my phone, which I might do, but right now I'm just honestly going for a drive, and seeing people out makes me happy, so that's what I'm doing. So just got out of Goodwill, and I only ended up going to one place today because there was just construction happening at our house and it got a late start. But I did end up finding 4 really incredible things. One, I'm not sure how incredible it is because I wasn't able to try it on. It's a pair of pants, but they looked super, super cool, and they looked like Jims and Kitty on Instagram. I'm obsessed with them. I think they just have an effortless style that is so beautiful. It looked like a pair of pants that Tim was wearing. And then I got 2 blazers, one linen one and one blue one, because I'm trying to add a little more color, and then a really cool striped shirt. It's a little bit big, but I feel like I either could get it tailored to fit perfectly, just like pull up the bottom, or just wear it oversized and have it like a beach shirt and kind of cool with some jeans, which I think is what I'm gonna do, so I'm really excited. Now I am just going to, I think, take PCH home. I really wanna just like vibe out and chill and then call it a day for tonight.